Ladies and gentlemen, joining me on the line, she is from Norad, the U.S. Army, and just a heck of a human being. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant Colonel Munson is on the line. How are we doing today?
I am doing great. It's a little chilly here, but probably chilly for you in the same in Des Moines, Iowa.
I was going to say, being out in Colorado, that's there's probably more snow than what we have here.
No, we only got probably about not even an inch, I would probably say, but
Oh,
it
really?
is a blustery, lovely, it was -10 when I woke up this morning. Now we're sitting around 0.
Well, there you go. Nice, balmy Christmas Eve afternoon. Lieutenant Colonel Munson is on the line with me right now, and you guys have a big job going on today. You're tracking a certain someone.
Yeah, we are tracking a certain somebody. Actually, one of the an aviator that probably has a lot more hours behind the stick than a lot of people. He travels globally every year on December 24th, aka Santa Claus.
Now, how long have you been with NORAD and doing this, Colonel Munson?
So I am new to the team.
Really?
I got to the unit in August.
Now, when they told you you're going to NORAD, did you have any idea that you'd be helping to track Santa Claus on Christmas Eve?
Actually, that was how I sold my child on moving. So being a military family, we move a lot. And I knew that NORAD did track Santa. And so I sent him to the YouTube page. And he's like, that's awesome. Mom gets to track Santa.
So also know exactly when he's coming to the house tonight.
Oh, yeah, I definitely have an idea.
There you go. Lieutenant Colonel Munson from the U.S. Army and NORAD on the line with me right now. I guess my first question, and it's probably the one that the kids want to know most, is how do you guys actually track Santa?
So the way that we track Santa, we use some of our existing systems that we have, radars, satellites, and airplanes to track that jolly old elf.
Now, is it hard? Has he, how they talk about, technology increases as the time go. Has it gotten easier to track him, or is he a little more stealthy than you?
So I think it's easier for us to track Santa now. Technology has gotten better, and our systems are really integrated across all domains: land, air, space, and even cyber.
That's pretty awesome. Lieutenant Colonel Munson on the line with me right now. All right, so being with NORAD and having access to some of the finest aviation equipment out there, how does Santa stack up to the best the U.S. government has to offer?
Well, I'm sure there's some areas where he's a little sneaky, but we definitely our radars, and if he does get away from us a little bit, we do have some amazing airplanes that can chase him down and find him. And we haven't lost him yet. We've been doing this for 67 years, and he's a global elf that brings cheer to everybody across the world.
Now, when do any of the fighters ever try to race him? I know they've pulled up alongside before and, given the nod and the wink and stuff.
So I'm going to tell you, I think his reindeer might have a little bit more speed, but we also want to keep our distance from him because nobody wants to blow those packages out of the back of that sleigh.
No, that's a good thing. Here I am thinking about drag racing Santa Claus, and the U.S. Army and everybody else involved is on a much better page than I am. Lieutenant Colonel Munson on the line with me right now. What's your coolest Santa story with all this?
Oh, my coolest Santa story? From tracking or from when I was a kid?
Or
either. Being a mom.
Or being a mom.
Okay, so I think as a child, I think my favorite gift that Santa ever brought me was I came from a family that didn't have a lot of money, and my dad was saving up a lot of money, and he was paying monthly for my clarinet. And on Christmas Day, I opened up an envelope that said that my dad's loan was paid off and the clarinet was mine.
Oh, that's awesome.
For my kiddo, I think I love watching him open his presents. I have a child that has autism, and he's 10 years old, and he gets super, super excited anytime he opens a present. And when he was really little, he didn't want to mess up the wrapping, so he'd take his time to unwrap it. And now I have a 10-year-old that just tears everything open. But just watching his joy and his excitement of what Santa brings him is probably my favorite thing as a parent.
Lieutenant Colonel Munson on the line with me right now. She's from the U.S. Army and NORAD. All right, as we do track Santa today, what's the message to kids all around that could be hearing this right now?
I would say check out our website and make sure you stay on that good list. You only have a little bit more time.
That'd be pretty bad to get off the good list with about 2 hours left.
I think that they'll be okay. Oh, and also Santa loves whole milk and homemade cookies.
Really? Whole milk?
I think so. He likes the more rich stuff.
I gotcha. My grandpa used to leave Santa Claus a little something else, but we won't talk about that. Lieutenant Colonel Munson from the U.S. Army and NORAD on the line with me right now. Well, you guys, thank you so much for the service and tracking Santa Claus. We'll send everybody over, and if I remember right, he usually gets to Des Moines about 10:30 at night. So kids still have a little bit of time.
Yeah, well, he also switches up his route on occasion, so he's got to still stay stealthy so nobody picks him up. But if kids are interested in calling and finding out where he's at his exact moment, they can call 1-877-HI-NORAD, which is 1-877-446-6723. Or they can check him out. They can check him out online. We have a website that's norasanta.org. Or they can download an app and track them throughout the night, just like we do.
I was going to say, we have that app and radar open all day. I'm 42 years old, and I still track Santa every single year.
I think that's awesome.
Well, Lieutenant Colonel, to you and everybody at NORAD, we wish you nothing but the best this holiday season. Thank you so much, and take care, okay?
Awesome. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.